Welcome back to Keith Boxing and welcome back to the boxing mistake series. So part one, we covered the mistakes in your boxing stance. Today we're going to cover the mistakes in your punches, okay? And part three, we will cover mistakes in your footwork, so make sure you tune into part three as well. Okay, so part two, the mistakes when it comes to punches. We're just going to cover three mistakes in your punches. The first mistake is once we punch, dropping our hands. Okay, a lot of people I see in my classes, when they're in their boxing stance, okay, they throw a punch and they'll drop the hands and then they got to pick it back up. Punch, drop the hands, yeah? Same with the right hand, drop it down. Hook, drop it down and bring it back up. Hook, drop it down and bring it back up. So if you see from this angle, as soon as I throw a punch, there, drop it down, and then I got to bring it back up. So that's three things. 1, 2, 3, okay? The problem here is that as soon as your hand drops, you're creating an opening for your opponent. So drop, once it drops there, boom. That's where the punch is coming from, okay? Now you might be quick, bang. You might be quick to bring it back up, but eventually you'll tire out, okay? And also those who are faster than you, even if you're throwing a fast punch, dropping it and bringing it back up, they might still beat you to that punch, okay? So that punch has to be from A to B and back. So two movements, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, rather than 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Straight from there, boom, back out. The other thing is, you throw a punch in a straight line, as he's bringing back, that guy might be punching, your arms coming back in the same position there, and you might catch the punch. Or you might have to block. There, straight into it. There, elbow up. That will help you blocking the punch coming back straight at you. Whereas if you punch, drop, and then it's a bigger movement, lifting your arm up to block a punch. Okay, so that's mistake number 1. Okay, mistake number 2 is telegraphing your punches. Telling your partner that you're going to punch. Okay, so one way that people do this is by swinging punches. So when they box in here, they'll swing and then punch. Okay, swing and punch. Back left and then punch. Okay, that's one way of doing it. By the time you're punching here, I know you're going to throw a left hook. I'm going to either punch you or I'm just going to move away and you're just going to be left swinging and punch. Okay, another way people do it is by bringing the hand back and then punching. Okay, hand back and then punching with the big right hand. Or they might even drop it a bit and they come for it and then throw a punch. Okay, all these are little signs of telegraphing. If you see a person move, you know what they're going to be doing. Okay, you got to look at the body, upper body of a person. Any little movement in their body will indicate what they're going to be doing. Okay, so if I'm standing here and I indicate this, you know I'm coming forward. If I indicate this, you know a left hook's coming. If I indicate this, you know what's coming, okay? So that takes too long to punch. You might create a hell of a lot of power in these swings, okay? But what good is that if I'm swinging and my opponent is moving away? Okay? So swinging and telegraphing the punches is mistake number 2. Okay, mistake number 3 when it comes to punches is I'm going to focus on the position, the movement of the elbow. Okay, a lot of people forget that the elbow has to be behind the hand. So wherever the hand is going, the elbow has to go behind it. So if I'm throwing an uppercut, the hand is there, elbow is following. Okay, if I'm throwing a hook, the elbow is following the hand. Okay, straight punch, the elbow is following. What you see a lot of people is, let's focus on the hook. Okay, a lot of people throw the hand in the high position and the elbow's further down. Okay. So let's say if that's a target, what happens then is as it's coming around, I'll make contact, but then my elbow will go there, okay? Even if I catch the knuckles, my elbow will go. If it's like this, the force of my body, force of my arm will make that motion go. It's bad for your elbow, bad for your shoulder, and it's not necessarily the most effective, powerful punch, okay? Whereas if I'm punching and the elbow's coming behind, it's solid. It's a solid connection. Better for the elbow, better for the shoulder. There. Same with the uppercut, okay? If my elbow's offline, let's say for example if here, so if I throw a punch, my elbow's going to come up. Why? Because I'm swinging my arm up. If my elbow's here, I'm going to come up. But this is very rare. This is very rare When it comes to uppercut, it's this. So you throw a punch and the arm comes up. It has to be there, there. Elbow following the hand. Uppercut there, hook there. Okay? So pay attention to where your elbow is. Elbow has to follow your hand. That's when you're going to get a good punch and a powerful punch. Hope you guys liked this video. Hope this 3 mistakes make sense. Short and sweet video. Tune in for part 3, where I'll go through 3-4 mistakes of the footwork. See you guys then.